I've been blowing eval after eval and even funded after funded. It has not been an easy summer for me to trade this market at all. Everything that I used to do is no longer working, but I think I've found something that is finally going to work even when the market gets choppy or when the market comes back and starts giving us some really good moves. So let's go ahead and jump into these charts and I'll show you exactly what I am talking about. Okay, so what we have on our screen right now is the 2000 tick chart. You can do this with any tick chart you want. It could be 1,000, could be 5,000, could be 500, whatever you choose to decide. Now, the reason why I'm using a tick chart is because tick charts only move and generate a candle once you get a certain amount of ticks. For instance, here, once we get 2,000 ticks of range or move, then we print a new candle. With time candles, like 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, once they have printed, a lot of times what the market makers do or the algorithms do is they actually go in the opposite direction after you get a really nice looking candle. You ever have that instance or that opportunity of taking a trade? The candle looks so bullish, and then as soon as it closes, it reverses immediately. Well, they can't really do that with tick candles because there's no way of knowing when the ticks are going to be up. So however the candles print, it's a lot more, how would I say, it's going to be a stronger signal than the time-based one. So let's go ahead and show you guys exactly what I mean here. So we had this big downtrend overnight here. This was on August 25th. We have 9:30 open right around here. Okay, 9:30 open. So we had this trend. It finally broke this trend, and then we started to get some really nice looking candles right in here. We had this bullish hammer candle right here. And then that bullish hammer candle gave us a whole bunch of move to the upside. This was a possible 17, 16 point stop loss. With this move here, even if you took the first run on it, 36 points to the upside, or if you would have been able to hold it, you could have held it past these highs over here, and you could have held this thing 90 points. Really nice. If you missed that one, you would have had another opportunity right here. This bullish candle here, this bullish hammer candle, stop loss, 22 points. You would have got at least 60 to the upside. All right, we had another one here, bullish hammer candle. This one would have given you at least a 13 points to the downside, 17 to the upside. All right, cool. Now you guys are getting the idea. So now we have this uptrend that's now being broken. We have this bearish hammer candle. You guys see, I'll zoom in on that. Bearish hammer candle. That bearish hammer candle is only 9 points. Would have given you all of this, guys. All of this to the downside. That's a humongous move. Ooh, what are we doing here? That's a huge move. Now, I don't know if you would have held that long, but even if you would have taken a 2-to-1 or a 3-to-1, this gave you 230 points. Ridiculous. So once in a while, you'll catch a move like that if you leave a runner. So moves like this, you may want to enter with a couple of contracts. Take one or two along the way and then just leave a runner. You never know, right? So were there any other opportunities besides this one? So we're in a confirmed downtrend now, as you can see. We have the downtrend to the side, to the downside. Let me get rid of this right here. Downtrend to the downside. Do we see any more candles that resemble a hammer? If you don't know what a hammer is, it's basically a candle with a long wick and then a body, a small body. So for instance, here we would have small wick, big body, but it closed near the bottom of the candle or at the bottom of the candle. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for candles that are closing at or near the bottom of the candle. So we've got another opportunity right there. That one could have given you a nice entry. We've got a really nice one right here. Look at this one. That was a really pretty one. Got a lot of strength on that one right there. All of these candles would have worked, guys. All of them. Even this one you could have taken. If you would have had a little bit of a bigger stop loss, this could have worked. You would have had a big move down. All of that. Beautiful. Now, all right, so let's go ahead and move on. We had this confirmed downtrend for a while, and then we started to break through. And then once we broke through, we really didn't see any good opportunities in here, so we kind of just stayed away. No real good opportunities. You know, maybe you would think maybe one of these, but no, I don't think so. I don't think we really had too much good opportunity. So here we started to see some more of bearish downtrend. We got that move there. This was on August 26th at 9:30 a.m. So this is kind of when the market just opened up. So if we're looking at this, we're gonna go ahead and put in a trend right there. Look at that trend. We had this trend. The trend broke down. Trend came back up. We got a bearish signal right there. That nice little looking candle there after the breakdown. Remember, we had the breakdown first. Let's give us a nice little move down. Now, this wasn't my favorite candle in the world because it didn't close near the lows. So even if we missed that one, we could have still gotten this one and that would have given us a nice, at least a 1-to-1, maybe 1-to-2 to the downside. See, the candle was 23 stop loss, and to the downside about 40, so almost a 2-to-1. Tough one, but you know, not a lot of people take the trades at the open anyway. So let's go ahead and move on from that one. Once we break through here, we have a confirmed uptrend. You see that, right? And you even see the trend. You even see the moving averages, the 9 crossing over the 26 right there. So we know we have a confirmed move to the upside. Let's go ahead and see. Do we see any bullish hammer candles? There's one here. It closed pretty close to the top of the candle. Not perfect, but it was bullish. Gave us all of that. If we miss that one, we would find an opportunity maybe somewhere in here. These candles closed pretty close to the high. Maybe you took this one. That's a pretty good one, giving you a good move to the upside. All of these good moves so far. We have a confirmed break of this trend. Now we see this bearish hammer candle. This bearish hammer candle, again, giving you 17 points of risk, returning of about 38 points of reward. We found another one right there. We're giving you that move down. Now we're only taking trades in the direction of the trend. Keep that in mind. Very simple to do here. Broke this trend, found 2 hammer candles there. Nice move to the upside, right? Good, good, good. Now, broke this trend, got a nice hammer candle there. Look at all this. Look, 14 points to the upside. You could have gotten up to 60 points to the downside. Keep going, guys. It doesn't stop. We had this trend that was broken. We have a green hammer candle. What do we have here? 9 points to the downside, up to 42 points to the upside. Beautiful. Another here. Now, this didn't break the trend. It didn't break the trend. But we were very far removed from the EMAs at this point because we had some big green candles here. So I normally wouldn't take this one, but if you guys were looking for an adventurous short, this one could have got you some moves. If not, you just wait for the next opportunity, which is here. We have a confirmed green hammer candle. Remember, we're still north of this breakout. We're still north of it. Yeah, we broke down from here, but we're still north of this one, and the EMAs are still bullish. So here it could go either way, but we saw that there was a very nice candle here, closing at the highs of this candle, risking 12 points and got 50 points in that move. So very simple strategy, guys. It's not a very complex strategy, and I think that's why this would really work. Now, granted, it's only going to be simple if you stick to the rules. If you don't stick to the rules and you start to put in your own bias, such as, no, I don't think the market can go up any higher. Oh, I don't think right now is a red day. It's never going to go green. Or if you start to tell yourselves, I think, instead of following exactly what the chart is showing you, which is a confirmed breakout, then you look for bullish hammers. Or if you see a confirmed breakdown, and you start looking for bearish hammers. Now, if you don't see them, then you don't take the trade, and you definitely don't take the trade in the opposite direction unless you're willing to catch some heat. Now, you could catch some heat, or you could get lucky and possibly find, like, say, a bullish hammer, like maybe right here. You got this little bullish hammer. You could have got a little run to the upside, but it's safer to not look for shorts in an uptrend and not look for longs in a downtrend. You kind of want to wait and give up a little bit of points and not be wrong, because sooner or later it's going to catch up to you. Granted, once in a while you could get really far extended from the EMAs like this, and you see a bullish hammer candle like this right here, and that could work out for you. But keep in mind, you want to be very extended from the moving averages in order to give these a shot. And I wouldn't probably take these for more than 1 or 2 to 1. But if you get lucky, you could catch the beginning of a big move. All right. So now these can work, but to keep your winning rate even higher, you want to make sure that you wait to the confirmed breakout and then catch the move once it's going in your direction. Now, this is not financial advice. This is just what I'm going to be doing. Hopefully you guys find some value in what I'm showing you today. And if you want to trade along with us while I'm trading these strategies, we do go live every day between 9:15 to about the close. So make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bells down so you can be alerted when we go live. And also, we have a trading community in our Discord, which is completely free, of about 1,000 traders. And we also go live in there. We trade live together in there. You have voice chat, you can share your screen, you can ask questions, you can do all of it. So make sure to use that link down below in the description to join our Discord. And if you want to use any of the platforms that have been flashing on the screen today, make sure to use that code SMOOTHTRADER. Now, if you guys want to see more strategies just like this, go ahead and watch this video on the screen right now. I'll see you guys over there in just a few seconds. Thank you for watching. I love you, and I'll see you next time.